Welcome back to another Seat project build video to make it the fastest diesel on the Nürburgring. And today we reached the Nürburgring, but we also reached destination fucked.
I broke the fucking car.
So if you stay tuned, you will see that everything went fine. The Seat looks absolutely incredible. The tires were working fine, the brakes were working fine. We did a reference lap, we got the air out. You know, it was driving pretty well until something blew.
Oh my god.
Make sure to stay tuned during the video. I don't know how to get home right now, so make sure to support the effort. Leave a like and subscribe right now. Let's begin. All right, before you think what the hell is going on with this guy and this Seat, let me clarify. A couple of months ago, I saw a guy from Bulgaria run an 8-minute lap with a BMW 330 diesel, making him the fastest diesel ever on the Nürburgring. And I thought if he can do it, I can do it too. And even better, that's how I started the Seat Leon MK1 project. This car has one goal: to become the most brutal diesel ever to hit the Nürburgring. A completely insane build, but on a budget. In the first video we took it bone stock on the Nürburgring. It ran a very embarrassing 10 minutes flat. People started trash talking me, saying I could never make this car fast, that this platform is hopeless, and that 1.9 TDI could never beat the mighty BMW M57 in the 330 diesel. So in the second video I decided to prove them wrong. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to goddamn do it. And that's why I started to rebuild and turn the car into a stage 1 setup. It's lower, it's wider, it has track tires, lighter wheels, upgraded suspension and a tuned engine. And on the lap the car drove absolutely insane. We pulled off an outstanding stage 1 BTG run, but unfortunately I also managed to break it. Something just exploded. It was like so. Here is how it went. That smoke, everything is stinking. Oh my god. Oh shit. Alright, this is going to be a quick reference lap to see how fast we can actually go. Look what I've got. I got a timer. I got a timer with me, man. So we will see what we can do now. I hope to be in the sub 9. Okay. Go. Let's drive the reference lap. Let's see. Working good. Staying here on the right because it will throw us out. Full flat. Keine Angst, heute oder?
Ist die normal, aber die Strecke ist kalt, man hat die da stark beschwert.
Okay, okay. Ovo je baš dobro.
Ist die normal. Oh fuck you.
Have to push now because otherwise there will be traffic later, so I have to try my best now. Fuchsröhre approaching. good, I have to tell you. A good job. This has nothing to do with the last time, friends. Is that you good? You good? A little bit on the brakes here. nuts. Sad skok. Hop, i na košnicu. Ovdje držiš full gas. Ist geil. Sad si ti.
Brate, geil je sad Sandra, sam ovo je bilo lebensmüde. Brate, sve mokro bilo.
Nije bilo mokro.
Šajs!
Nein, die letzte je bila mokra, ja, bisschen. Ali tamo prolaziš normal mit 200.
Brate.
Wie fühlst du dich?
Ich konnte keine Emotionen zeigen, also ich konnte schreien, am liebsten nicht schwören.
Du bist dran jetzt.
Scheiß, mal gehen wir raus, lass uns.
Kurz abkühlen, Brate. Alright, this was a little bit of a crazy lap, I'll be honest. We need to do a quick recap of the lap because there is one crucial detail about the code yellow that I want to mention. This was the very first lap that I drove that day, the very first lap we filmed, just to see whether the car was any faster or if we needed to make adjustments. I had 2.5 bar in the tires, Amos was sitting next to me, which adds about 100 kilograms of weight. The car had only 195 horsepower and we had on top of that even our baggage inside, so we carried a lot of weight. Despite that, we completed a full lap time of 9 minutes and 25 seconds, including the code yellow. Now, when you analyze the code yellow, you'll see that I was driving from Carousel up to Wippermann and even into the beginning of Eschbach. That section is roughly 1 kilometer and I covered that 1 kilometer in 1 minute, which means my average speed there was only about 60 kph. Now, here's the important part. If I had driven that exact same distance at an average speed of around 130 kph, which is still very slow for this section, I would have been 32.3 seconds faster over that single kilometer. That alone will put the car on its very first warm-up lap at a theoretical time of 8 minutes and 52 seconds. This is absolutely insane. And I can tell you one more thing. On the second lap, I was already much faster. Every corner was 10 to 20 kph quicker and the acceleration was noticeably better because the car had less weight. So just wait until you see the car in its final form. When the Nürburgring opens with less weight and more power, it will be something else. All right, let's see, recap quickly. This is the state of the brakes after the first lap. They are blue. Okay, they are blue. We did a little bit of a cool off, but the Seat in overall did a phenomenal job. Let's see the tires, they're actually pretty good. They're really good. So what I will do is, we were now driving at around 2.3 bar. They are sticky, but I will drop them down to around 1.8. So let's say 2 bars when they're hot, right? And everything else is pretty fine. It's just the brakes that are still shit. I can't believe it, but they're still shit. It's just too much stuff. Maybe now when Hamel goes out, we will have 100 kilos less, right? Everything else works fine. We had some scratches. I think it's still a little bit too low, or the tires are a little bit too wide. But engine-wise, lovely. The ARL is king, man. it's still king. This shit won't break, man. It won't break. Looks like somebody broke the car. Something just went goodbye. And we're pushing around 200 horsepower now, 400 Newton meters. No, it's solid. All right, so we are lowering the bar now to around 2 bar in the front, and it will be around 1.9 in the rear, okay, at a cold state. They were at 2.5 before for the reference lap. Now we're going half a bar less. That's insane, man. But everything looks fine beside the brakes. Oh, that's a nice Lancer. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Beautiful. Evo 5. Okay, Bismillah. Yallah, please make this the one round without the code yellow, please. Let's go. Pushing it hard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody broke the car. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's no power whatsoever. I don't know what happened, but something just exploded. Looks like that's it for today. All right, friends. As it seems, I screwed the car. Shit. Something just exploded. It was like something just went. What could it possibly be? Something just went goodbye. I really don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is, but it's gone. There is no power whatsoever on the car. It's gone. That's it. It's gone. Holy shit. Well, fuck. I don't know what to do. Mayday, mayday, destination fucked. Holy shit. Holy shit. I just see blue smoke. The engine is still running, but I see blue and white smoke. I think it's the turbocharger. I think we blew the turbocharger, friends, and it could also be the engine. I don't know how this car is running right now, but we have officially arrived to destination fucked. You can't win them all. I don't even know how this fucking car is driving right now. Oh shit, there's no power. I'm afraid it will burn down. I have to stop. I have to stop. I can't drive anymore. Turn it off. Destination fucked. I don't know what to do. Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened, friends. I just know that I am 600 kilometers away from my home and the Seat has officially reached destination fucked. Yeah, I just hear that. You hear it in the video. I really don't know what happened, man. Okay, had to stop. Couldn't drive any further. That's it. Maybe it's the gearbox, maybe it's the engine. Holy shit. You know, like if I knew I did an insurance that will cover me in case the Seat gets stuck, right? So at least, listen, at least we were 40 seconds faster with a code yellow and it was longer. So let's just look at it realistically. I calculated it with ChatGPT and I did a very simple math. I drove the whole part from Fuchsröhre to Wipperman for around 1 minute, okay, at around 60 kph. All right, the square, the average speed there, let's be easy and say there would be 120 kph, okay? We would have gone 30 seconds faster, which would catapult this at around an 8 minutes and 40 seconds, which is very good. And that was with 2 people. Now, unfortunately, on the second lap, there was also a yellow flag, and I did that with the yellow flag, driving very simple, also sub 10 minutes. So we are faster than before. I swear I am 100% sure. If I could have driven the car now fully by myself, 1 lap I would have done in 8 minutes and 40 seconds. 100%. I guarantee you that. I think it would even be a 8:30. However, didn't happen. I blew the engine. So excuses. The Bulgarian guy is lucky because I blew my engine. He's lucky. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I will try to fix it logically and then we're coming again. There it goes. There it goes. My Seat is completely fucked. This is the first engine I blew. I can't help but laugh. I really can't help it but laugh about it, man. Okay, so let me translate to you what Amel has told me now. It looks like it's the turbo. So what happens is the turbo is losing oil and it's going into the intercooler, yeah? And that's why the smoke is coming out. So all right, friends, I want to be honest to you guys. This never happened to me in Germany. Normally it's very simple. You just call the guy to pick you up, right? He picks you up, he brings the car to the destination you want, you wait for him. It's maybe 2 hours and that's it. But I'm in Germany, 650 kilometers away from home, so somebody has to pick the Seat up, somebody has to organize a rental for us. I was calling Misha, he was very, very nice. He said I could have his turbo and so on, but it will just take too much time to rebuild the car. Thank God Amel is with me from Amsterdam, which knows how to do it. It might be cool for the story, but I don't want to buy another turbo and so on to then change it to make the car more powerful, because it blew, because it has too much power right now, okay? It can't withstand all the forces on the ring. The experience was perfect. The car was running absolutely fine, especially when we lowered the bar. When we went 1.9 bar of the tires, it started pulling. It was absolutely incredible. Everything worked fine. Everything worked perfectly fine. But then on my third lap, on my last attempt, because we had 2 code yellows, the turbo blew. So I'm not really sure what's the next step, but giving up is not an option. We're coming back. We need to make the Seat the fastest diesel on the Nürburgring, no matter what it... Oh my God, he's actually driving it. Oh shit. Yeah, scratch the lip. Fuck it. It's on. Well, I think they are used to this kind of stuff, you know. He just drove the lip down. He doesn't give a shit. Yeah, I think you have an engine issue. Yeah, I said, oh really? Oh really? Before we go into detail what I broke on the Seat Leon, we have to talk about today's sponsor, which is Trodo.com. Trodo.com is helping me maintaining beautiful machines like this BMW M6 or this Seat Leon through decades and thousands of kilometers of drive. And the best thing is they got fast delivery, they have deals every week, and you get a part compatibility check at checkout of your order, so you know that the parts you order for your car fit 100%. And here is how it goes. You just go to Trodo.com, go to the car symbol on the top, select your vehicle. My history is logically the Seat Leon because that one needs parts right now, and then you go in and check the parts that they offer. We have brake system, filters, all of that, and what I need probably is a turbocharger. Don't forget to use your code AzizDrives25 for this to get a massive discount. Let's continue with the video. All right, friends, I am back at Amsterdam, my favorite place as it seems, with my favorite guy here. As you have seen, we have been on the track together. My tuner Amel, one of my best friends. Yeah, I screwed the car. I didn't give it the proper time to cool off. I thought in the third lap where there was like I think it was the second lap, where there was like a code yellow, I didn't push really hard, you know. I thought this would be enough, like 3 minutes of hovering around the track to give it a little bit of a, yeah, let's say relaxation time. It's a month later, actually. The car was towed and so on, because I could drive it on the road. I was driving normally on the road, all of a sudden smoke and so on. So the car has been towed. Thanks to God, it took a little bit longer. It took 3 weeks to be towed here. So once it arrived, I was in China and so on, so I couldn't progress with the video. Now it's even more than a month later. Today we're giving you an update. I completely messed up, really. I'm not sure what I've broken more, but we will see it in a couple of minutes. So let's go out. The car won't start right now. It will, but it will splash oil, maybe even an engine failure, so we're going to push it, or I'm going to push it. Okay. Woo! Oh shit! The lip! That's the only way it will drive. I was thinking about my drive. We drove through Vauxhall 220 kph. I basically drove like I'm driving on Gran Turismo, right? To be honest, I prepared with Gran Turismo and Assetto Corsa, but it was too fast. It was really too fast for the state the car is in right now. I miss it very much. I really love to drive this thing daily also, because the M6 is nice, but everything is complicated. I have to check this, I have to check that, I have to do this. Watch out for the parking space. With the Seat, I can just drive. It's really fucked. And what I also don't like is, I notice new scratches, right? New scratches because people look at it and they don't respect it, you know. Even the company that put the car on the trailer, they scratched the lip, you know. I know it's a shitbox, but you know, a little bit respect would be nice. Anyway, I'm curious to see what is going on with the car, so let's just dig into it. First pop of the hood, and as you can see, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad. I'm curious what it is, but I'm 99% sure it's the turbo. I don't see major leaks here. I don't see anything actually. No, this looks all fine to me. So yeah, I don't, no, actually, I don't see any major leaks here. Look how beautiful that engine is, come on! Look how beautiful it is. But it was not the cylinder head, it's not spilling oil through the major components, it's probably, oh, just the turbo. Just the turbo. Let's check the tires. Yep, scratching a lot on the side, as you can see here. And yeah, we got a lot of tire marks here, look. So this needs, I don't know what it's called in English, but we have to roll it wider, kind of, you know. That's the main thing we need to do. Those wheels are absolutely phenomenal. I'm not satisfied with the way ProTrack is writing me and replying to my questions. They take a little bit of time, but the wheels are phenomenal, I'm telling you, like really, really good. I think we overdid it with the screws on the lip, you know. To save some weight, I will actually get it out. I mean it, like, we don't need that many screws, and it's scratching everywhere. Also, the brakes we installed were working very good. The only thing, brake pads, I think we could do a little bit better, but the rest was fine, like very good. It was really, really good. All right, so I'm underneath the Seat Leon 1.9 TDI, the monster. And it looks a little bit oily, okay? So let me turn around the camera and show you where it's leaking oil. Okay, oh, that's pretty clear. Okay, so the turbocharger is here and it's oily as fuck. So that means it probably exploded, look at that. We need to untighten those screws and get the whole thing down so we can actually access the turbocharger. Very dangerous. Oh, shit! Oh shit! Professional at work. I think we will dismount the turbo and see what is going on actually. Funny thing is, the previous owner told me that he changed the turbo like 5,000 kilometers and I broke it. You know, I broke it because I was pushing a little bit too much, you know, I didn't give it the proper time to relax. But the turbo wouldn't have taken it anyway, you know, I mean, come on, 24 minutes full speed on the ring. It's impossible for it to take. It was losing a little bit of power the second lap. Oh! You know how much time this will take to recover basically. And what is also possible is that we have it in the exhaust system, which means the cat is gone, it's dead. You know, otherwise it's going to smoke like for weeks. And every time you get the car hot, it will smoke out of the cats. But I think we will have to upgrade them anyway to be able to drive more horsepower. I will explain to you a little bit later what we're going to do now, because I'm not going to replace it with the original turbo. The exhaust has to be dismounted so we can actually access the turbo. Maybe there's even more things going on with the car. I hope not. Right now I hope it's the turbo. Fuck it, I'm working here with business clothes. I don't give a shit. Yeah, exhaust tips from Wish. Where is the We just hope now that it's not the rod bearings, because there's not a lot of oil that came out actually. So if it was the rod bearings, this means I will have a complete engine failure and disaster. Like there's no oil. We don't know where the oil is. Right? I was driving like maybe 2 minutes with the turbo exploded. Let's see on the cam. Okay, look at the amount of oil in the turbocharger. You know, because dismantling it would take 2-3 hours, so I don't want to do it before we don't have the upgrade turbo, you know, to actually change it. But this is what it looks like. It's black, full of oil. Okay, so Dr. Amel says not broken at the outer side of the turbo. So we're going to check the inner side of the turbo now from the other side, if it's broken there, if the turbine is like absolutely effed, you know. Let's see. We're kind of confused because like, where is the oil? Not where is the where is the oil? Check. Oh yeah. Wait 1 second, maybe you can see it on the cam. Oh, the cat is full. Okay, so there is the oil. It went straight through the cat. That's why it was smoking like hell. If it's just a turbocharger, I'm happy. I'm happy. It will be expensive, but I'm happy. You know, at one point you have to upgrade it anyway. But I'm happy if it's just a turbocharger. That would be the best thing, you know, because then we can really upgrade it. Oh, look what we just noticed. Look at that. Probably foxhole during the compression. Look at how much tire there's left. We even cut into the chassis, man, into the frame. Ooh. But the tires were holding. Ah, my God. The mighty Seat making a little bit of troubles. Ay. So this is a good sign because, okay, bad sign, but also good. Look how beautiful the engine is, first of all. It looks very beautiful. Now, all the oil went through this pipe, right, into the engine, basically. And what happened is, basically, the intercooler the turbo exploded, oil went through the intercooler, came up here, sucked it in, bam. Look, it's full of oil spills. That is a bad thing, but it's also a good sign, which means probably the engine is not broken. Probably 30 minutes without oil. This thing is the best thing VW has ever produced. Right? It's unbreakable, and it's a beautiful engine. It's really beautiful. Look at it. 20 years old. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Sometimes when I look at myself, I notice new things on my face. Like I'm getting older. Look, those marks here, you know. Looking like a cat, you know. Whoa! Whoa, shit! Holy shit, I split the turbo in half, man. Holy shit, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. Oh my God. This is what's left of the turbocharger after the Nürburgring. Well, I can safely say one thing. Driven only in good weather, second hand by Aziz Drives. Okay? By the way, I will announce it now. This is what driven in good weather on the Nürburgring looks like. This was a part of the turbo. See that? Look at that. So, Amel, that means the turbo is fucked, huh? You cannot rebuild it anymore, huh? So, I overdid it so much that the turbine wheel is basically all over the place. Like in the housings, in this hose, all the parts are just falling down. Okay, something fell on me. Yeah, that's what too much power looks like on a weak turbo. You know, it's a tiny little turbo, you know. It's not something like those bad boys, right? It's a tiny little turbo, a tiny little turbine. If you see a car driven on the Nürburgring, don't buy it, okay? Don't buy it. Okay, you will not believe it, but we're actually searching for the parts now in the filter. There it is. It got sent straight to the filter. We can find the turbine. We can find the outer part of the turbine. Nobody knows where it is. Only God knows. We don't know. It's not in the pipes. We can find it. All right. So let me sum this up. Turbo completely fucked. Car will go now to rest a little bit because I need to order all the parts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order a bigger turbo. I'm going to order camshafts, probably a straight pipe. We're going to adjust it at Amstick with the tuning, you know, and I need to adjust a little bit of the drivetrain. I need a stability bar so it doesn't roll too much into corners. I need to get all the seats out. I need to get all the weight out. It's going to be a lot of work during winter time, but I will keep you posted. I will keep you updated so we get everything on the videos. I know you love this Seat project. I am totally surprised. I did it kind of for myself, but those are the best things, you know, when you do something for yourself and people see the love behind it. It's totally nuts, a totally nuts project, but I really am happy you like it that much. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe by now. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to work on it. If you have some suggestions, let me know. But I got a lot of information from the community, so I'm very happy. I think 80 or 100 Fiat, if you're interested. A bigger turbo, something like, I don't know, 3050, I think it is, from a 540 BMW diesel. So that's what we're heading to. Hopefully we can reach over 300 horsepower. Yeah. But just look at how good this car looks, man. Look how good this car looks. It's truly, it's not a shitbox anymore. It's a mighty Seat, you know. They don't build them like that anymore. Look at that styling, that design, you know. Soft but aggressive still. Round shapes but still aggressive. Mean looking face, you know. It's looking at you with this mean face. What? What did you say? Has a little bit of a mustache going on. Look, that's the mustache.